All right. How's everybody doing tonight? You're rocking with the legendary survival king, Pure Evil 175, coming live to you tonight. We're going to teach you a little bit about Soulmask, only on PC. It should be coming out the console real soon. We are on our first night. And as you can see, I already got my bonfire established. I got everything established and ready for you. Once again, the name is Pure Evil 175. Expect to be seeing more and hearing more from me as I take you on this survival quest and show you how you're supposed to survive on these survival games. Don't forget, if you want to hit the chat and put in a few survival games that you might want me to check out, feel free to go ahead and join that chat. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share this with everybody you know that game. I've been doing this for, I'm going to say about 40 years now, a little bit over 40 years. From way back when the Coleco Visions was out. So I've been doing my thing, and survival was always my thing. So y'all just sit back and enjoy and learn a few things. Let's get it started. We at nighttime right now when it comes to our survival. And as you can see, I already got all of my people here on Soulmask doing their chores and whatnot. As you can see, I got people chopping down trees. And, I need to set up a few more things. I just wanted to start basic on this game just to let you know that and show you that it's not easy. It's not easy, but with a little bit of work, you too can have this. So let's step into the game, shall we? Now what I'm gonna do is, rule number one, you always gotta make you a bed, okay? Always keep your bed, because that way you can sleep. And as you can see, the little brain fills up, because if you lose morale, you start getting weak, and your character might do a few crazy things on you. You want him to be able to fight. Let's take a look at the weapons here. My weapon of choice is always the double blade. With the double blade, you can, let's say, for example, it works a little faster, as you can see. Power-up moves, another power-up move, there you go. So we're getting you started. Always build you a shelter first, build you a bonfire so everything can be protected. It's like most of the other survival games, you gotta build that one bonfire or whatnot to keep your buildings protected from decaying, because they will decay over time. Me personally, I like to have all my people. These are people that are named, and that on this game you have to kind of snatch them up. You fight them a little bit and hypnotize them, and they'll be on your team. You got to treat them right, as you can see. And then you can have them help you out to build stuff, keep your base up to date. and everything will work out for you. I'm trying to wait here until the morning time. Every now and then at night, keep an eye out for, you have stragglers that come to the camp because you're in their territory. But I'm gonna guide you through this, guide you through the hunting aspects, guide you through the building, because we still got more to build. This is just a little half shelter that I built, you know, just to, you know, get out of the rain, keep my people out of the rain. Rule number one of any game: learn your controls. You know, I got my controls set kind of differently, and also part of rule number one: harvest, harvest, harvest. You always want to harvest. Harvest everything you can harvest. You need the rope. You need the fiber. You need the thatch. That's how you start off, and it also that's how you you know, rank up. So let's take a look at some of our controls here, and then we'll look at the side missions. So on your control pad, if you hit the T button, excuse me, not on your control pad, on your PC, if you hit the T button, this is most of your basic building. Okay, this is everything that you can unlock and build. You got things like your drying technique. Say, for example, I don't have that locked. You got skill points. You develop those skill points, which will be right here. The more you go further into the missions, the more you complete missions, you will have skill points. There's a lot of other ways. There's a lot of other ways to level up also. As you can see, most of my skill points, my basics, basic carpentry, basic crafting, I already unlocked that for you guys. And I'll show you how to unlock a few more. Okay. So once again, and to come out of that, you hit that T button again. All right. You can hit the I button, and it'll show you all of your, you know, your clan members, who all that you have in your clan. Okay. All right. And you want to skip over. If you look at the top of the screen there, you can hit the J. That's your tribe. That's your animals. K is your honey. You know, I got my hunting skills up, so that means every time you fight a creature, you want to stand over and save your hunting skills, okay? And here's your trip. This is your skill point, showing you everything that you've done, okay? So we're gonna go back out of that. Let's see. Go back to the screen. Morning time is coming, so let's look at our side missions. If you look up in the upper left-hand corner, if you're facing your screen, some of you might see it on the right-hand side. I've already armed myself with a weapon. Search the mysterious ruins for battered mysterious stone tables. I've already done that. Long press the E. That's the one we're going to do next. The E is your main collect button. If you have it on the Xbox controller like I have, it'll be your X button. All depends on the configuration you set. You long press the E over a tribesman, select control, and take control of them. All right, but before we do that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a look here, and I'm gonna hit Y. All right, because we're gonna have to unlock that. Let's see if I even got enough to unlock it. Let's see here. This should be it. Control. Yep, I got it. So we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna take control of a tribesman. All right. So we can look at this tribesman. I'm gonna hold the E button, and I'm gonna go down to control and watch what happens. So now I'm that tribesman. All the experience point that I get for doing that. All right, so use the tanning rack to craft rough leather. Okay, so we're gonna go over to the tanning rack right here. We're gonna look and see what we need for the rough leather. All right, so you need beast hide, pelt, deer skin. Okay, so let's go here. We're probably gonna have to get us some animals. So I'm gonna look right next to us. Right next to us is always some type of animal out here. I'm gonna arm myself with the spear, as you can see, by hitting the 3 button. And I'm gonna go look for some animals because I need to. Yes, you have to slaughter animals in here. And you know, I'm an animal lover myself, but it's just a game. Keep that in mind. So we're gonna look down river here, or upriver, I should say. Animal, first animal. Now you can scan this animal and see what level. The reason I got my controller set to where I right click on my controller here on the bumper pad, and boom. Sometimes you gotta chase them down and get what you want. Now I'm gonna go hit 8 with my survival knife. The first things first. You always want to save that score. See, if you hold down the E and look at them, you'll get a 100 score for it, all right? So let's do that. Let's get that 100 score. All right, it shows you there. Save it. You exit. Now, I can go ahead and get the meat or what I need, the beast hide. That's what I need. All right, so now you guys this is your first time seeing how to get that kill. Hopefully you were watching. Shout out to any of the viewers there. Hope that you're enjoying your night and also watching the legendary Pure Evil. Because I'm going to show you the right way to survive. So let's see here. So I'm going to take this back to the tanning rack. Put that in the tanning rack. And we're gonna craft some rough leather. Now that's what it wants us to do. Craft 15 rough leather. So let's go and get the points for that. Tanning rack, rough leather, right click, craft all of it. And this will help build up your any character that you look at and give that gaze to. It'll help you build up that character, make he or she more proficient. Okay. I'm gonna get back to the main character here, but I need 16 of them, 15 or 16. But while I'm doing this, my character leather working. It's going up if you see it. Level 10, level 11, it's gonna keep going up and up, as many times needed. That's why I'm gonna sit here and just go ahead and let it craft, You gotta have patience when you're trying to survive, if you understand. All right, so we got all of that, right? Let's put this back in our inventory, just in case. Now, build a place, a building workshop. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take and get my character back. Long hold the E button, hit the control button, boom. Back to my character. Now she's gonna automatically go store some stuff. Okay. Now we're gonna build a workshop, okay? So I'm gonna go into my team. All right. See if I have it. Yep, I think I have the workshop. All right. Let's build a workshop. So, I'm gonna explain this to you. A lot of times you'll be looking through this all day long. If you go to the search and put in workshop, this is what we need, a building workshop. So we know we need clay, planks, and thick rope. We got 20 thick rope, okay? And additional, we need some stone. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the clay, and I'm gonna make the planks, and you guys get to watch me do that. All right, clay, 20, planks, 20. And let's see, how many stone? We're gonna need we only got 3 on hands, 39 stone. Okay, so Let's go for it. All right, so I'm gonna get my pickaxe out. Number 5. Go right next to the river. If you always, that's rule number 3. Always build next to a stream or a river so you got infinite water. And you can see animals around you if you click that right stick. So here you go, clay. Just want to make sure that I get enough clay, so I'm gonna get about 60 of those. All right, stone. More stone. We're gonna make sure we got everything we need to build. That should have did it right there. Might be a little bit short. Let's take a look here. So, once again, building that workshop. Let's go ahead and get that workshop done so we can get those extra points. I'll type in work or begin to type in work. All right, building workshop, what we short? Oh, planks. That's right, we need 20 of those. And we need a few more stones. So, go get the stone first. Just to make sure we got it done. All right, then we're gonna go over here. You guys build this carpenter table. As soon as you get a chance and you start unlocking things, make sure you have your carpenter's table. That's gonna be very helpful to you. So let's do this, and let's get some wood planks. So with the wood planks, I'm gonna do about, let's see what we need for that workshop. We're gonna need about, let's say 12. Okay, so we're gonna go back, boom, planks, right click, 10, and 10 more. All right. Let those, automatically go in, and as we build those, we'll get points for those eventually. Especially when you're just starting off, you'll get, experience points for almost everything that you do. The best way and the easiest way to get your experience points up is to harvest. Harvest everything you can harvest because you're gonna need it. All right, so we got the planks now. What I'm gonna do is take those planks and I'm gonna go ahead and put those in my inventory. As you can see, you'll need those green crystals. You'll need the sunstones. These, the calcite, maybe I'm saying it wrong, calite. You'll need those for jewelry. That's if you're gonna do any jewelry. Me, I'm not into that. So I'm gonna do that there. I'm gonna build my workshop. Now we gotta find a place. I might just put it right here in this corner, or actually put it right here. So let's see. Go to our crafting, our manual crafting, go up, workshop. And this is what we need right here. Right click it, craft one. And you'll see the experience points pop up here once it's done. Boom. All right, we got that building workshop, and I gotta place that workshop down now. So I'm gonna hit 9 because it's already down in my bar here. We gotta have room, remember that, y'all. You shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna make it bigger eventually. And there's my experience points, okay? All right. Now, next thing we're gonna craft. We're gonna craft a weapon bench. This is most important. All right, so I'm gonna go with my crafting, and I'm gonna type in weapon. We need some more planks, and we need some more rope. So I'm gonna start right off building rope. So you got your thick rope. Make sure. Yep. So we'll just build those. I'll do 20 of those ropes. All right. We need some more planks. So once these ropes get done, I'll build some more planks. I'm going to do 20 more. Okay. It's always better to have more than less, be on the safe side. Don't forget, in the beginning, chop down those trees. Chop them down. That's more XP for you, you know? So I'm gonna do 20 of those, stay on the safe side. Feel free to get in the chat, even while I'm not live, to let me know what games you play. You know? Even when I'm not live, I'll still answer back for you. I'll try to help you in any way I can with any of my experience. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe also, and share it with a friend, a fellow gamer. All right, so let's put that in our inventory. What else we need for a weapon bench? Let's take a look here. I'm gonna put that weapon bench about right here. Let's see. Weapon bench. I just want to check. I know I got to go over to the table to make it. So 5 leather rope. Okay. So how do we get the leather rope? Good question. Here you go. You go right over here to your loom and look. Boom. Make sure you have that loom. That loom is important. You need 5 of those, right? I'm gonna craft 10. Remember, we just slaughtered one of the animals in order to get leather. You slaughter the animals, you get leather. The bigger the beast, the more leather, the more experience points that you get. Yep. So with that being said, we're gonna let that wind on down. We're gonna build ourselves a weapon bench. And then we're gonna build ourselves a bone, you know, a bone sword or something that he's asking me to build. So let's take a look. Also, keep in mind, keep linen. That's why you need your loom. That's why you need to keep that linen, because you can make bandages with that. All right. So now that we did that, I'm gonna run over to my table that I just built. And I'm gonna put up a weapon workshop and see what we need to get that. Weapon crafting bench, got it. So we're building this weapon bench, more XP. Right in the beginning, you get a lot of XP. I'm gonna tell you from experience on this game. And then after that, you get XP for going different places. You get XP for, so they're pretty gracious with the XP, basically. So let's take a look here. I'm gonna put that in my inventory. Come on back here, and I told you, I'm gonna build it right about here. So I'm gonna open up my inventory. I'm gonna scroll down, put that in 9. I always try to keep either the 9 slot or the O slot, but I'm gonna put that in 9. Boom. Pull it up, back up a little. There you go, place that. And now I'm gonna craft a bone weapon. All right, let's see. Type it in. Remember to type it in. It's the quickest way to get to it. When I first started this game, I can't describe to you how many times I was trying to look for it manually. So as you can see, we got beast bone, we got thick rope. Now we need some hardwood handles. Go back out. Go back into your carpenter's table. Look, we got hardwood planks, wooden handle, and hardwood handles. And I'm gonna make 10. I'll always be on the safe side. Make 10 of those. pretty soon here as we level up, I'm gonna get my fort defenses up. My fort defenses up. Just it'll keep intruders out. Because yes, one thing on this game is when you're out, you might get raided. That's the one thing. They don't tell you that in the beginning. You'll just see the red when you look up. When you're looking downwind, you'll see you're getting raided. I've been raided twice actually playing this game, and it's a nice size fight when they raid you, especially in the lower levels. All right, so we go back over to our weapon bench after we made our hardwood handles, and look, now we can make a beast bone. Now I'm gonna tell you, the beast bone hammer, get it. I'm a dual blade guy, so I'm gonna start off with this. I'm gonna craft one of those, right? And I'm gonna always craft me a hammer because you will need them in certain places. That hammer comes in handy. So as we take our time and let that beast bone hammer build, I'm hoping that you will enjoy. You are enjoying the channel. Look at there, boom. Now, the more efficient that you get at making weapons, the more these weapons become like legendary, or, you know, look at the classification. That's a good weapon, and you see it in the green at the bottom. This one is normal. It's common, okay? But I like to build this up, you know, to when they're in the purple, that's when you know you got a monster weapon. So I'm gonna take these out. Actually, yep, I'm gonna take this out. Put this in, take this out that I got from someone else, put my stone dual weapons back in there. Oh, wait a minute. I made a mistake here. I want to put that back in. Wait a minute. Okay, so I made a mistake. I made 2 stone dual. Okay, all right. This is one I should have been making. Don't make that mistake, y'all. We want the beast bone dual blade. That's what we want. You got your stone weapons, they're for beginners, and then you have your beast bone. They're a little bit sharper. Takes a little longer to break. I'm gonna take these stone weapons out of here. Boom. As you can look at that, that's a fine weapon. Put that here. Come out. Go here. I'm gonna take this and replace my stone blades with this new and improved beast bone weapon. Now, our armor forging table. That's the next one we need. And I think I'm gonna put that over on this side. So let's take a look and see what we need for the armor forging table. All right, let's see if we got everything. Armor forging table, we need, I'm gonna go ahead and do 20 planks, the 10 leather and the 10 thin ropes. All right, so I can get this started, I'm gonna do the 20 planks. Let those ride out. Yep, don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, tell me your favorite game. All right, one of these days, you never know, it might pop up and help you out. Ain't nothing like having a battle buddy. Yes, I'm a veteran, so I say battle buddy to help you out. So here we go. All right, so I got my planks. What else is it? Thin rope. All right, so I'm gonna do 20 of them. It don't hurt. 20 thin rope. Oh, they only let me do 5. What else I need? We got fiber, beast. We got beast fuzz. Let's see what we're gonna need. Probably don't even need that much. We got 16 of those anyway. So we're good. Just to make sure. And let's see, armor forging table. Let's see. Let's go back and check. Make sure we got everything for armor. Take a look there. Armor forging table. Yep, we left the planks in there. Forgot about that. 10 leather. All right, so let's get our planks out of here. And we need 10 leather. So let's take a look over here. Where is it? Oh, right here. All right, we need some more pelt. We only got 6, so I'm gonna go out and hunt. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's go hunting, y'all. Watch these beast bone double blades. They monstrous. Watch this. Remember, hunting score. Always get that hunting score. Get that. Save that. Excellent. You're gonna need it in the end. So what I'm gonna do now? Meat time. We need that hide. Look at the beast hide. All right, run on back to camp. Make us some leather so we can do our armor forging table. You're gonna definitely need that. All right, let's go here. See what we're missing. Tanning fluid. Let's see, how did I get that tanning fluid? Let's take a look. Why don't we take a look? Am I gonna have to make another bench? Water consumption, so we need water. So I'm gonna need to make a pouch because I need 5 water. All right. So let's do this. Water bottle. Let's go ahead and make some of those. Now you notice you don't see those in my queue. Sometimes it does that. But believe you me, you're gonna have 10 water bottles. If you don't see it in the queue, look over here. We only need 5. All right, so even though we got to 5, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna select our water bottle. All right, and all you gotta do is hit the E button. Go down a little bit. Until you see where it says water on it, collect water. Draw water, there you go. There you go. So now we should look back at some of those and boom, they're all full. You notice that? All right, so back to what we needed. Let's go to our craft. And it said in order to make the armor forging table, type that back in, y'all. We're gonna need, let's click on that. First we need to get our leather, I'm sorry. Because we wouldn't even, in order to make the leather, we need tanning fluid, and right here you could do it. So for the tanning fluid, I'm gonna go ahead and craft, let's go ahead and craft all. No, we don't need that, let's stop that. That's too many, y'all. I'm gonna say 10. And as you notice, everything that I do, my experience points are going up, 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 up. All right. And the tanning rack already took everything that we need and put it over in the tanning rack. That's what I like about the updates that they did, because before you had to manually put those in, but now, hey, that's all you got to do. So now we got our tanning fluid. Okay, boom, take that there. Let's see, we still need a tanning fluid, we need pelt, deer skin. Usually we don't have to do that, but let's do this. There you go, leather. That's what we need. Let's do 10 of those. Yeah, like I said, your proficiency for each thing goes up. Those go towards your points and everything. Those go towards your, experience points. All depends on how far up you go. You can get the other points the skill points that you need to unlock different stuff. Once again, don't forget to spread the word that you are and you have been rocking with the legendary Pure Evil 175. If you feel like you want to donate, Pure Evil 1751 on the Cash App. All right. So let's take that leather, put it in our inventory, because we definitely gonna need it. You guys say, look, he got moldy food. It's gonna come in handy. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go back here. Let's build that armor crafting table. I'm gonna start typing in armor. Boom. Grab one of those. Sit back and enjoy for a minute. Elevator music. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Y'all get it. All right, so we got that. We're gonna take that crafting table and go ahead and put that in your inventory. I know it looks like I got a lot of stuff in the inventory. So now we're gonna go in here and we're gonna put up our armor crafting table. All right, go to this. Let's go here, put it there. Hit 2, straighten it out, back up just a little bit. Boom, armor crafting table. Now we're gonna forge 3 pieces of beast hide. Now remember, I'm following everything on the left of my screen up here just to get those extra points. Let's see. Use the armor forging table to craft 3 pieces of beast hide gear. 3 pieces. So I'm thinking, from what I remember, might need to get some more. Actually, linen. Give me 1 second. Nope, wrong rack. Some more linen. Go ahead and do 20 of these. Because I'm gonna make sure I build quite a few. Later on, what I'll do is I'll save those for my, some of the crew members that I got, and I'll give that to them. But I try to wait until I get good armor to give to them, because you want your people, they'll go with you on trips, and you want them to have the best armor that they can have. All right. So let's do this. Put that in there. Go back to our armor table. There. Now, I'm gonna craft one of these tie gloves. Let's see. Beast bone necklace. And let's see, what else do we got? I wanted to do some shoes here. We need some more leather, so let's run back over there to the leather. Right here. Let's do 10 of these. Well, they only gonna give us 5, I guess, so hopefully we can stretch that. So let's do, ooh, we still can't get it. Look at that. Oh, once again, people, don't forget to grab your leather out of there. There you go. Because you can't do it if you don't have it. Let's see. We already got, let's get the beast hide shoes. Might have to get some more leather because I think they strictly want beast hide. Oh, nope. That was 3 pieces. So we can keep that in the armor forging table inventory. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Check the map for a scout marker. Highlight it in the misty region. Find the barbarian scout. Reduce the HP to 30. Then press E to interrogate them. So let's take a look here. M. Right over here, this is how you can tell if it's a scout. Right here, see that? Northern Rainforest Scout. That's where we're going. So we're going right over there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark him by pressing V. I mean, there's other markers you can do, but I'm gonna press V on him or her. And that's where I'm heading. Watch your tutorials because it'll tell you. See, just the same thing I told you, okay? All right, so let's run. Let's go. Piranhas are in here. Remember that. Press the run button. Whatever you got set as the run. You know, so I'm gonna tell you one good thing about this game is if you overpowered, like if you got, once you get powered up, the animals will not attack you. I repeat, the animals will not attack you because you're too overpowered. Alrighty, quick time check, everybody. So you can find out what you're up to or what you gotta do. Maybe you're on lunch break. Maybe you're just sitting down enjoying, you know, maybe a beer or two or whatever you're enjoying. But I definitely appreciate that you're rocking with Pure Evil 175, the legend. Once again, I repeat, the legend. I do mean that. I am the survival legend. Oh. So we can do those. I don't even, you know, I don't waste my time on the bush dogs. But what I do, what I do is get them bones, get that blood, you'll need it, and the beast hide. Get that, that's more leather for you, all right? As you notice, as I go through the animals like that and hit the animals, that since I've upgraded my weapon, it is not, you know, the efficiency of the weapon is not going down, the durability, I mean. And I'm running towards my marker. And as I get more agility to me, I'm gonna do the Skyrim skip. If any of you know, especially if you're, you know, a survivalist like I am, you know what the Skyrim skip is. That means you can go over mountains, you can jump up the mountains and go over to the other part of the land by just spamming the jump button. It's called the Skyrim skip. If you never heard of it, now you heard of it. Oh, wow. I ain't gonna carry nothing else. I'm just gonna go ahead on over where I'm at. Unlock the achievement, y'all. So, see this area I would try. My agility's not up, so I can't do the Skyrim skip on this. Just in case if y'all wanted to see what it kind of looks like, just keep spamming the jump button there. You see what I'm saying? See what you can get. I can go right up. If I wanted to, I can go right over this mountain, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep on the path. Well, I can, but then I got a high point advantage with this. Right now, you don't want to be trying to do what I'm doing, because you'll definitely fall to your death. So, but I'm gonna teach you a little something about this game. See, what I like about this game is, say for example, I'm falling to my death. Oh, oop, caught on. Oop. And right now, if you got your controller set, that's the A button. Catch a fall. Y'all learning something new? It just ain't sunk in yet. You learned it right here with Pure Evil 175. Boom. All the way on the other side. Go ahead and hit that instant replay if you want to see that again. I'll be doing that a lot in this game. And make sure you stick around, throughout the week. You'll see me post up part 1 and part 2. Oh, Barbarian Camp. So this is where we scan the area. See that scout over there? That's what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna trick somebody into coming over here. It's gonna be my scout. She's gonna come up to me. Don't kill the scout. Let her run off. Alright, don't kill the scout. Kill everybody but the scout, okay? Because I'm gonna show you, you gotta interrogate her. So here she go. Let her get the first hit. Watch her health. Alright. See where it says get information? You gotta be quick about it. You gotta be quick about it. Hit that get information. Now, what you've done is gonna kill her off now. Now, I discovered a portal. I've discovered a mine. You discover everything that she knows about her people. All right? All right, so I'm gonna follow what it says in the left-hand corner, press the T button. And I'm gonna do my saddle craft now. And let's see here. We're gonna learn saddle craft. So, if you look and you search the formulas, saddle. Now you go to that, and see what it's in. You can click it. See, I already got my saddles. Right, so I don't need it. Let's look here, make sure we got everything here. We acquired that already. So, I mean, you can just keep looking and scroll down here and see everything that you need. It'll tell you what you need to do to get it. So, you want to learn the alpaca saddle. All right, so we're gonna head on back to our camp, and I'm gonna press the select button for me, but first I'm gonna go over here. We need to unlock that portal. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna unlock this portal. I'm gonna go back and craft me a saddle. So with that being said, I'm looking for my marker. Boom, I got my marker. Now, before I go any further, don't forget to loot the crates. Loot the crates, because in these crates, you can find good stuff like resin you're gonna need, silver ore. So let's get some of that. Let's get that silver ore. You'll need it. Rope. You'll need it. You can get the sharp fangs. You don't need those, but let's keep the resin, because those come in handy. We won't go too far with it though. Now we're heading off. As we travel through the rainforest. You know, I like this game because it shows love to the ancestors. You know? Oh, nice one. I can get that, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna get the hunting score right now. I'm gonna wait till the bigger animals come out, and then we're gonna get that hunting score for them. All right. Before we can even make a move. Now, what I'm doing is, as I go through these animals, okay, just want to make sure he's down. As I go through the animals, as I was telling you, you can get parakeets too in the game, by the way, but as I go through the animals, I'm gonna try to save as many as I can, but I want the bigger ones. Do a little bit of the Skyrim skip here. Hopefully you can hold on. Some places you can't. And now we are at our mark. Wait until you see the temple, the graphics on the temples, man. They are, man, when they created this game, I don't worry about that because you automatically heal on some of them. You're gonna have to get down to some temples. I don't think on, well, yeah, on this one. I'm gonna go in here and search around, make sure nobody's in here first. Always make sure nobody's in there. But remember those crystals, the green stones I was telling you to save? Because you can unlock this with that. Press and hold the E button. Boom. Now you got a portal location. We don't want to go fight the monster yet. If you see over here, right here, that's where a boss is right there. That's the first boss. We don't want to fight him yet. But we got this portal right here. All right? The more portals you unlock, the more you can, you can shoot right back to it. You don't have to travel like we did just now. So we're gonna mosey on back to our camp and not kill ourselves. All right. Hopefully we run into some more animals. I'm gonna get that fur from them because we're gonna need to store that. Now, when you need stuff like fur or you need stuff like rope or certain items, it's always good to keep it in your crafting table, little lockbox area there. Yes, you can see these turkeys. You can get these turkeys and you can breed these turkeys. You can get the little ones and breed them. They'll have eggs. They'll have everything that you need. Every now and then, take a look around. Look at the dog. I'm gonna get that fur, like I told you guys. Oh, drunk some water. Let's get that fur. And the meat. Nothing like some good dog sandwich. Or get a few monkeys and make some monkey joes. All right, you always want to watch like your water and watch your intake because you'll need it. Oh, big snake! Don't let him wrap around you. He's trying. Nice try. Oh. want that meat, and we want to get the hunting score for that anaconda because that's a big animal. So we got that, right? Save that. Get that meat. Anaconda meat and skin. Because you're going to need this to unlock some of the bosses, the fresh premium meat. I'm not going to choose to swim right here. Well, let's see what. Okay, I'm looking at my bonfire back there. Bonfire mark. I'm not going to swim around here because it's a lot of. Oh, another boa. Anaconda. I'm going to avoid this guy. Yes, you can avoid him. Wait a minute. Anaconda. I told you it's a lot of action in here. You guys got to watch out where you go. Just got to be, on the go. Got to do what you got to do. Stay guarded up at all times. See how that gator snuck up on me? They'll jump at you. If they get you, it can be over with. It looks like I'm going to have to eat something, so I'll wait till I get back to camp and cook something. I don't like doing this, but I'm going to try to, I ain't going to swim here. I'm going to try to run the edges because you don't know exactly where piranha's at, and you don't want to see them either. Ancient ruins, it's always going to be a... I don't need the meat. I got too much on me right now, so I don't need to hide right now. We're going to check that. Always check these ancient crates, okay? You can use bone. Put that in there. You don't want to go too high. I can only get 169 here, so I'm going to collect me some feathers because you'll need that for your hairdress. I'll show you guys that later. I'm going to collect this and collect these. Now, to make more room, you can stack them, but we don't have time. We're trying to make it back before it get dark because you definitely don't want to be running around at dark time. All right, you get your head busted. All right. Didn't stand a chance. Yep. My blade proficiency is up. All right. Shout out to Hope. Hope Flood, everybody. The most famous comedian. Alrighty. Let's take a look here. You can always say that pure evil knows some people that know some people. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, we heading back to our bonfire. We're not far now. We done beat the dark. Also, sometimes on Saturday, I'll let you guys get a sneak peek of what I look like because I'll do it live with a camera. That way you can see who's talking to you on the games. I'm also going to be doing some, how do they say it in the gamer world? I'm going to do some less chats. So you'll be able to chat and ask questions, and we appreciate you dropping in as always. So let's get back here. Let's open our leather gear. Let's do our saddle craft. We're going to learn our alpaca saddle. And we're going to craft one, which I think I already got that. So as we continue here tomorrow, I'll get you I'll craft it for you. I might even just go ahead and craft it. I'm gonna craft it tonight, but I'm gonna go out. We're gonna get an alpaca. So what I'm gonna do here, leather. We'll go here. Let's check. Let's check our manual. Our other crafting table. Let's take a look here. Alpaca. Nope. We're not looking for the food yet. We don't have one. All right, let's see. Alpaca saddle. So we need 2 leathers for that. So let's go ahead and get that leather. Boom. And we should have had, oh, we need our tanning fluid. 10 of those, remember? Always 10 of those. Make sure when you know, get everything, as you start collecting, you go further into your voyage, that you keep tanning fluid on here. You just put it right down in the tanning rack inventory, along with any of your items like your leather and stuff that you need, because it'll come in handy. All right, so let's see, 10 of those. All right, now for that alpaca saddle, let's go here, look back, alpaca, let's go to saddle. So we need those leathers, and we'll go do that, take our leathers out of here. Or did we already take them? Oh no, we didn't build leather. Oh, we just did tanning fluid, so let's do them. Let's do 20 of those leathers. Let's see what we need. And we short? Nope, got plenty of beast hide and tanning fluid. All right. Let's see, because we're gonna need, I think, 15, they said. All right. What are we missing? We're missing some more tanning fluid, so let's make some more tanning fluid. Let's do 10 more. We got enough, y'all. Yep, let's go ahead and get that in. All right, and 2 and 1. Boom, let's get some more leather in there. Because we're gonna need that. Alpaca saddle. I really don't like running around with the alpaca. It got a lot of storage on him, but it's kind of slow for me. Get you know, once you get attacked, and he will run off on you, you have to keep whistling or check and see where he at, especially when you get into a fight. So, all right. As our leather skills go up, we got the leather that we need. Let's go in here. Actually, what I'm gonna take and do right here, I'm gonna take this beast fuzz out of here. Let's see what else we need. I'll take some of these uniforms out of here. We need more space. Take this out of here. Put that in there. Boom. All right. So we got what we need. And I'm guessing it's not that one. But we'll check it again. All right. Saddle. All right. And then we got our alpaca saddle. Boom. Craft one. Go. We got our saddle, y'all. So we'll take our next steps tomorrow. I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you tuning in, and I appreciate those that are going to be watching after, because I got some valuable skills I want to show you. I want you to make sure that you have a good night and sit back, chill out, Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends, okay? Also, don't forget if you want to donate, you don't have to. It's $ Pure Evil 1751. It's $ Pure Evil 1751. That's on Cash App. All right, people. It was good playing. You know anybody? Tell them send me a friend request on Steam. Pure Evil 1751 on Steam, and I might let them go ahead and join for a live. I don't have a problem with that. All right. So with that being said, I want y'all to have a good night, and keep in mind, when you learn something new, you just gotta let it sink in first. All right. You was partying and rocking with your boy Pure Evil 1751, and I'm out.